Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Last week, well actually no, Monday, I brought you a review with Nina Infinity for the cringe, identity politic, not remotely scary horror movie, They slash them.
They, them.
Oh my god!
Oh
Oh my god! It was, I don't even know what I ended up giving it. Maybe a 1 out of 10, maybe a 1.5.
That's generous.
Yeah, you know, I did it for the representation. And then I can't believe it, but that actually managed to acquire 50,000 views.
Yeah.
So I thought Jane and I need to get warmed up because we got She-Hulk this week coming.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wednesday, She-Hulk drops Attorney at Law. So I thought we need to get ourselves, you know, get the kinks out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's do some really cringy, which you've asked for, without sounding like DSP. I mean, you asked for it. I know my contributions were low. But you asked if I could review One Up.
Yeah.
Your wish is my command. I coerced Jane into doing it. Jane, do you want to just give some? Well, first of all, hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm awful. I just
You're
watched a terrible film.
You made it.
Just before we go into the minutia, could you just give your kind of overview of this movie, how you felt about it?
Ooh, absolute trash. Ugh. Every stereotype in the book. But it does, like, there are moments where it kind of, we were talking about this earlier, where it kind of makes fun of itself, but I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know who is supposed to be the joke in some of their jokes. But yeah, it's just, it comes across as just whining. It's the Gamergate whining. It's Twitter turned movie.
There's a lot of like when I say interesting, I don't mean that we're going to study it. I mean, interesting in it is I really think that whoever wrote this was so either naive or ignorant, one of the two really, that they really made the characters which were meant to be the good guys, inverted commas, awful.
Yes.
Just awful people.
Terrible people.
And it's quite funny because, of course, you know, spoilers. They set up this all-girls esports team because, oh my god, a dude kicked me out. Yeah, she was very selfish at the beginning.
She was.
How dare a dude kick me out of the esports team? And then when they go into the tournaments, there are teams there that are made of dudes and girls.
Yes.
Who are way more progressive because they clearly are just bringing on the best people for the job.
Right.
Whereas their team is constructed purely to be after, you know, get at those guys.
Get at the guys. Yeah.
Who call themselves the beaters.
Yeah.
The beta. I should really phrase
betas. They can be more on the nose.
Because a team of guys would really call themselves the betas.
Yeah.
Because they're beta males. Did you get it? No. Can you please explain the joke? It's so convoluted and technical.
But that's the level.
Me not clever working out your joke.
That's what you get from this movie, though.
I know. This is what made me want to punch it in the face multiple times.
Everyone is like, every single character is so annoying. But we saw this too with Resident Evil.
Do you know who wasn't annoying?
Supposed to be the hero. They're supposed to be the winners. We're rooting for them. But
I'm not.
No,
every match I'm like, oh, you fucking lose. You cows. Oh my god, he hates women. Oh my god.
Misogyny.
Yeah, yes, I'm telling the woman that I'm doing the video with that I hate women.
Patriarchy.
Down with the patriarchy. Okay. You look, Ruby Rose is in this film, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to see it, because I really thought we were going to get some good Ruby Rose cringe.
Yeah.
Ruby Rose is probably the best character in the film.
Literally.
And I thought I thought to myself, I'm actually thinking, holy shit, Ruby Rose is too good for this movie.
I know. I felt bad. She was the reason I didn't want to watch it, because I was just, it's PTSD from Batwoman.
Well, yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, but it's like reverse psychology, you know what I mean? I don't want to watch it already, but it's the cringe. You want to go in for the cringe.
And I ended up feeling sorry for her. Like, I don't feel like she was all together in. She completely phoned it in the entire time.
I don't know. I mean, she was speaking in a native Australian accent for a change.
Yeah.
Which was kind of just nice to hear Ruby kind of sound relaxed.
But she sounded like she was literally just talking, like a random person.
Because none of the girls would listen to her. That's right. They all like, one of the funniest things in the film is when all the girls come round to her house. We'll get to it, don't you? They all come round to her house to beg her to be their coach.
Yeah.
And she just says, yeah, I'll agree so we can end this home invasion.
Right.
And then she goes on to be their coach and no one fucking listens to her.
They don't. There's no such thing as, I realize now that they don't like mentorship. They don't like training.
The main character
have to come to their victory on their own, really. She doesn't contribute a whole lot to it.
No, because the main character's very selfish. It's always about her.
Yeah.
Like, even when she does the sacrifice play in the semi-finals, she's totally breaking the tactics.
Yeah.
And then she dies, taking out like two of the other teammates. And then she turns to her colleague and goes, I've opened up the middle for you. Go avenge me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what if they just get swamped in the middle now?
No lessons were learned.
No, yes. Like this wasn't a well-written film in as much as there was an arc. There was no arc for the main character. She left, she quit.
Yeah.
The main team because she didn't like her captain telling her what to do.
Right.
The captain of the team to start her own female-led Gamergate team.
Yeah.
To go F you guys. Brings on a coach. Doesn't listen to what she says at all.
Walks away from their practice session.
Yeah, does things her own way in the finals of the tournament. Wins.
Yeah.
What does she learn?
Nothing. She learns that being a bee works. That's it.
Yeah. She's pretty hot though, so gotta give it that.
That's your movie.
Yeah. Your movie sucked, but you're quite hot. Well, it was a tremendous yeah, I think best supporting role should go to her bra.
Oh my god.
Because she had one massively supporting bra there. The whole film, just in tight tops, saying, look, it looks like I've got something, but I really don't.
She's a cute girl, though. I'll give
she's
that.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they cast her these days.
I was surprised she was in tight tops all the time.
Yeah. She had boobs.
She had well, I mean, she didn't, but
hey, because it's
clearly a push-up bra. It's clearly a push-up bra that's really working overtime, but
it's doing its job.
It's at least it's giving the the pretense,
the
illusion, yes, The illusion that there's a rack there. Oh yeah, and then she just gets the boy who was clearly besotted with her from the start.
Yeah. I'm actually shocked that they went there because I thought, they have this thing now where the good guy is trash because he just wants a relationship. He's not being a friend because he wants to be a friend.
Yeah.
That narrative. I'm surprised they went with he actually liked her, he actually cared about her, and she had feelings for him. That shocked me.
Well, yeah. There is. We will get to the start. Don't worry. Jane and I are chatting.
Yeah.
We're chatting about it, We'll get there we'll go through it. Right. I can't be honest with you.
Oh no.
You know when they have their online date?
Yeah.
And it's cute. It's cute. It's nice.
Cute. Yeah.
I can get a little bit romantic, a little bit soft, No, ladies, no, that last bit was Jesus.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Look, I've been under a lot of pressure. I'm very tired. Okay. It happens to I'm at a certain age. It happens to all of it. Anyway,
everyone.
They have this nice little date, online date, and then it finishes, and they're just like wrapping up for the night. And she's like, "Oh, it's nice to know that you are one of the good guys." And he's like, I try to be. And then she says, "Good night." And then he sort of like stops her. It's like, "Oh, we've got to do this again sometime or something." But when he stopped her, I was just like, I honestly thought he was going to say, "Before you go, can I see your tits?"
Yeah, I know. I thought that too.
Because I thought they were going to turn him to be like this fake good guy.
Yes.
But,
they didn't do it.
I shouldn't judge people by my own standards.
They didn't do it.
No. But dudes, we don't refer to ourselves as good guys because we don't rape girls.
But that's the stereotype that they've created.
Yeah, but it's just so stupid. He was like, I am one of the good guys. Dude, this is never gonna last. You are a beta male here, man. You gotta be like, hey, we had a good online date. Hey, let's make it in person next time, huh? Which actually I think she said to him. Which is fine. So I really thought he was going to go shut it down.
Yeah, I just knew it was coming. Is that something you'd have done as?
Absolutely. Who does that? Who does that? Jeez, it's not a line you just whip out, but there again, in these lines, in these films, you just don't know. You really just don't know.
You don't.
Anyway, let's because the chat probably just the chat. The comment section, the people watching it right now. It's just you, Jane, and me.
Yeah.
Because this is a video. It's just you, Jane, and me.
Yeah.
How you doing? You all right? Oh, that's great. Hey, drop a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Jayne Theory. Link is in the description box down below. Oh man, so we start off with a dream of the video game.
Yeah.
The girl's having a dream because she's training so hard that when she falls asleep, she's actually dreaming the game. Anywho, I believe. Sorry, Cher. Do apologize, Cher. I believe that the video game is actually a game called Paragon, which was a game that went into development. I played this in beta
Really?
testing. Yes.
Ah.
And I liked it.
Huh.
And I'm not a MOBA guy.
Yeah.
And this was actually a MOBA that I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Actual fact, I tried to look for some footage of me playing in my previous videos, but it looks like when I played it, I played it on Twitch, which of course now no longer retains videos.
Right.
For 30 days only or whatever. So I couldn't show any footage of me playing, but I believe it's Paragon.
I think you're right, because that was the name of one of the teams too.
Were they?
So that could be that reference.
Well, as you might gather, excuse me, I'm just gonna make a noise here. I didn't bring my bottle opener, so I'm using the corner of the desk. Boom. This game never saw the light of day.
Oh.
I think they tried to change the actual style of the game. They moved it away from a MOBA at one point as well to try and save it, salvage it. Didn't work. I don't know, but for some reason it didn't work, which is quite sad actually, because it was played well. It was looked good. Oh well, there you go. So she's playing this, which I believe is Paragon. It has been a while, but I believe it's Paragon. She goes to forgive me. She goes to college.
Yeah.
In what looks like the height of winter, snow everywhere. In a tight white top. And a tight white boob tube type of top.
Well, it's what she wore last night, so.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, when she put the jacket on, the coat, and then she just leaves them open, so.
Yeah.
It's not as if she like zips up to keep herself warm. Yeah. She's like, I paid a lot of money for this push-up bra, and I'm getting it. I'm as well. The girls are looking great in this, so you know, can we just please acknowledge?
Yeah.
She goes to her lecture, which looks like it's the first and only lecture she ever goes to.
Right. Was this the first day of school?
No idea.
She's like, oh, I know her from somewhere. She's your professor. You picked the class.
You picked the fucking class. And it's not as
if
it was like swamped with people that you were so busy writing notes and shit that you were.
No.
So, hey, Jayne.
Oh, no.
Ruby Rose is going through the history of gaming.
Yeah.
Feminist style.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're aware of this, but women have breasts only to please men.
Apparently, and only one size.
And only big. And there's just some dude that's just like, big old titties. I'm like, shit, that would be me. That really would be me.
I was thinking he's so unrealistic.
Yes. He was so unrealistic. You can now copy and paste that to all the men in this film. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Unrealistic. We're there. So yes. So Ruby's just like, if you want to go into game development, then please try and make it more accessible for women.
Accessible.
And I'm just thinking, well, women have big breasts. Some do. I'll make it accessible for them.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't feel so victimized by the Ruby Roses who want everyone to be flat-chested.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's some insecurity on her part.
Probably. So yes, after this amazing lecture, which lasts 3 seconds, why do they do that? They always like walk in. And then the professor's like, right, open your books to page 62.
Yeah.
Gaming. The history of gaming. Lara Croft's got big tits. That's all we've got for today. Don't forget to hand in your term papers.
I wish college was like that.
I would have spent a lot more time there. I know that for a fact. Your attendance is really poor. Yeah, it's because I never come. So she goes to practice, to gaming practice.
Yeah.
With the holders of the Esports Cup of Sports. E's. And she's an alternate with her friend, who I'm not sure is a female or not.
Yeah, it's unclear.
Let's just say they're a little bit ambiguous.
Yeah.
Right down to the penis. And one of the guys turns up and he's just like, sprained my thumb, playing.
Yeah.
And then the captain like fiddles around with his thumb and he's like, V, who's the main female in this film.
Mm-hmm.
You're in. So she is now part of the team. They do some practicing where they talk to each other in absolutely gibberish.
Yeah, this is so weird.
It's nothing like how an esports team behaves in the slightest.
No.
The captain's giving them orders. V's healing them away because, you know, female healer. Oh my God.
Ah!
The only role they have. And yeah, they lose a couple of players in the practice in the game. You know, they don't just die in real life. And then they beat the game. And they're like, yay. And then V's like, I'm going to complain now for no reason.
None. Just angry.
Angry woman.
Yeah.
We could have lost that game.
You didn't.
You didn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You didn't.
And apparently you're a good team.
Yeah.
So.
And you were healing well. Yeah. And the captain had faith in you to heal him through.
Right.
What's your problem? So, one of this gingerhead guy who I gotta say,
that kid.
I thought he was hilarious at times. he was just like so over the top. Like when the guy goes like that towards the end, and the ginger guy just jumps in front of him and goes,
yeah.
I actually died laughing at that. I'm so immature. It's great. And then the ginger guy's like, oh, you're only part of the team because you've got a.
Yeah.
And then they have vagina jokes for days.
They have a lot of weird sex jokes throughout.
Well, I think there was a lot of those Melissa McCarthy type of creepy thing because, you know, us girls were just as disgusting as guys.
Yeah.
When she said, like, went to a party and then I passed out and I woke up with a bunch of glitter in my vagina. I was just like, darling, you just got raped.
Yeah.
She got raped.
Yeah, she did. That's a joke, though.
And she thought it was funny because she said when I queefed, it was like a fix.
Ugh. She was the most disgusting one on the team.
Hideous.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch half the stuff she was doing. I had to just like turn away. It was vile.
Yeah.
Like the hoagie and stuff. It's just like, yeah, but we're just as gross as men. Well, you know, the other teammates aren't.
It's not a good idea.
And the guys aren't either. You are actually the most disgusting thing here.
Exactly.
So after that, she storms off because she's like, we quit because we got vaginas. And they go to some party in the university cafeteria where there's no music.
Yeah.
The music's in the headphones. They have to wear
Weird.
Is that for noise? Oh,
I guess.
Anyway, her mate constantly tries to roofie her.
Not even tries. She does it at the end.
She does it later on, yeah.
Literally drugs her friend.
And then we get little beta boy comes along who she wouldn't touch with a fucking barge pole in real life. And he's just like, hi, I'm actually really friendly. I'm not going to rape you. I'm a good guy. And she's just like, okay, whatever. Hey, do you know where this girl works? Jayne? Nick, called you Nina for a second. They, them.
Yeah.
Do you know where they work?
Yeah. At some store.
Specifically on the store?
Gaming?
A gaming store, because this is a film about gaming. So if she didn't work at a gaming store, how would you understand that she likes the gamies?
Would have been cool if she worked in the library. But no.
She could have worked at a fucking supermarket, as a barista, anything.
No.
But this film is so insecure. It's just like, we got to have her work in a game store because she doesn't work at a game store. How are we able to push that she likes games?
How will you know?
as it hits 32 degrees outside,
Oh my god.
37 degrees in the office.
That's so bad.
I'm melting. Hold on, Jen. I'm going to just literally go and splash cold water on my face because I'm
Oh.
melting. BRB. Hot, 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 hot.
Oh.
Right. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. What is going on behind me? I think Jesus has come round for tea. So make yourself at home. There's a beer in the fridge. All right. I love you too. So, can you turn the Holy Spirit down a bit, please? Very bright. It says he can't.
No.
It's the heavenly glow which cannot be changed. So she works in a gaming store. We have some gaming store nonsense.
Yeah, yeah. Including the boss.
Oh, the boss went when he's showing off his Twitch channel and he goes like something ladies, and I'm just like, oh shit, that's me. I made my way into one up.
They put you in it.
As a Cheeto eating bearded baldy. Yes. You got my character perfect. But yeah, when he went ladies, I was just like, thanks.
I wonder
Mm.
if they did model him after you.
Who knows? I mean, mate, you know, it would be vain to say so. But when he went, I didn't think anything until he went ladies. And then I was like, ooh. Ooh. No.
Maybe.
So they go to the headmaster, who is fucking hilarious, actually.
Oh, he was so funny, yeah.
Because he was playing basically a male of power who has none.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was constantly concerned that he was saying the wrong thing, that he would be cancelled. He had cameras set up to protect himself from speaking to women. And I'm just like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but, you know, you're kind of showing how much power you actually have.
Yeah.
Versus a regular person, because all you have to do is say, he did this to me. Hashtag, you know, basically hashtag me too.
He left the door open. Like, we don't close doors here.
We don't close doors here.
Like,
We don't close doors here. He's got a webcam behind him when he's on the beanbags.
Keeps calling it a safe space. It's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
Can
I say that? Will I be cancelled? I thought it was Jack Black at first. I was just like,
yeah, no.
It wasn't. So they're just like, we want to set up an all-girls esports team. And he's just like, look, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know? So, yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll make a deal. You get your esports team, never come back to me ever again.
Yeah, I know.
And they're like, okay. And then later in the film, because that's quite funny, but later in the film, he has to go back to them because he said the you know, the powers that be or whatever saw the recording and were like,
can't do that.
You can't say that to people anymore. No. You gotta apologize, otherwise you cancelled. Oh, by the way, we can only have one esports team next year, but that's coming up.
Yeah.
So they start to try and recruit.
Oh, that whole montage was so gross. Like, this is what you think of women? Is this what you want reality to be? I think
yeah. Well. Notice how the main protagonist is cute.
Yeah.
You know, she's cute. She's got a nice physique. But the others around her,
all of the others.
One of you don't know if they're a chick or not.
You don't.
One of them is a gross, fat, elvish, queefing, farting, shitting,
blob,
hawking.
Yeah.
Claims to have banged many people.
Can't believe it.
I don't.
Maybe other elves. I don't know.
There's a disabled girl
Yeah.
who you'd be like, look, there's an automatic, or there's always going to be an automatic bit of art,
That's what they do.
but she's horrible because she's just like, I love my patrons because I love their money.
Yeah. Look, can I stream this fight that's about to happen among my teammates?
Yeah. It's just like she just talks about basically milking her Patreons.
Yeah.
Kind of playing the sympathy vote because she's like, I'm in a wheelchair. And it's just like, but then I'm milking for the money.
She's like that. Yeah, I think she's that streamer stereotype. But they got the disability token.
Yeah. But they put instead of putting the hot tub, they put a wheelchair.
Right. Basically.
Essentially. And then there's literally a retarded girl.
Lily.
Who asks, no, her name's not Lily, Jayne. She asks them to name her.
She did.
We don't even know what her name actually is. She goes, name me. And they're just like, Lily? So
weird.
that's it. She's Lily from there on in.
She's mental, but she's cute. She's sweet.
Was she sweet when she was stabbing the thing in the back?
She does have that side to her.
And she always
very dangerous side.
It's got very dangerous.
Scary, even.
Well, that's because she's mentally ill. And they're not doing anything to help her.
No.
Not at all. So they all go around to Ruby Rose's house.
Yeah.
Where they found out she lives, I don't know. I guess they just doxed the shit out of her.
I think so.
And they're just like, can we come in? And Ruby Rose is literally there in like a nightgown. And she's like, as if to say, can you take a fucking hint? but they're she's like, okay.
I mean, her
so
son
they come in.
Like,
yeah.
People are weird.
They come in and her son's there. So this Ruby Rose is on the straight and narrow.
I guess.
I thought it was in her clause never to be, but there you
go. Well, he could be adopted.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just her son. So V takes her to one side and it's just like, hey, can you please coach us? And that's when she says, look, I'll coach you if it ends this home invasion.
Right.
She actually says home invasion.
That was funny.
So they get kicked out. There's an initiation ceremony at night at the campus for the 2 replacements for the girls that quit the main team. This is the betas. And it's 2 Asian guys who are both called Jeff. Yeah. Jeff. One's with G, one's with a J.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, holy shit. Are they saying all Asians look the same?
Yes. That's what they're conveying.
That's what it kind of came off like to me, because I was like, they're dressed the same?
Yeah.
They've got the same name?
Uh-huh.
I was like,
it's so that was cringe.
Oof.
Yeah. They were, though.
That was an oof moment.
They did look alike.
They did look alike. I can tell. I couldn't tell them apart. So they're now part of the team, and then the girls arrive, and there's all this absolutely retarded banter.
The whole conversation,
which Twitter cat piss stinking Twitter women posters find funny.
Yeah,
like Gail Simone and shit. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly. It was so
they kind of,
uncomfortable.
yeah. And then she just, that big fat one just spits all over the
Ew.
ginger guy, and it's like, oh, it's just grotesque.
Ugh.
So they go away. Ruby Rose tries to coach them.
Tries.
Tries.
Successfully.
The guy turns back up to the gaming store and is just like, hi. I'm completely not creepy, honestly. I'm a good guy. Do you want to hang out on Friday? Online, because I know you got to practice, would make it an online. So she's like, oh, okay. Okay.
Well, he didn't text her. He did show up. That was nice.
True. And then there's a bonding session with the girls, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Lily's retarded. They try and like put plastic bands on their fingers to strengthen their finger.
I was like, what was that? Okay, that's what they were doing?
Yeah, it's just strengthen your fingers for you.
But all they do is game. Okay.
Yeah, it was stupid. It's like, hey, let's make this like dodgeball, but with no jokes.
Yeah.
She starts arguing with Ruby Rose, who she hired.
Yeah, basically kidnapped.
Teach them. And then they do they have their little online date.
Yeah.
Him and her, where I actually thought at the end of it he was going to say,
I'm so glad they didn't do that.
if he did, I would have died laughing. I think I actually would have died laughing because I really thought that this guy was being set up to be a Trojan horse.
I'm not sure what they were planning to do with him, though. Still
just set him up to be her boy toy, I guess. Because men have got to have no testosterone. They've got to be complete and utterly submissive.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
They have to be betas.
So they enter the tournament.
Oh.
And is this the first part of the tournament? Maybe.
There's several rounds of it.
Oh no, they do a practice match which they lose. No, they win the practice match.
Against the boys?
They win one, and then they win a couple, and then they lose. Because V just isn't a team player in the slightest.
She was not in the beginning.
Wasn't in the beginning, isn't now, isn't at the end.
No.
So, like I said, Ark, don't know.
I have no idea.
Because ultimately, she had to be selfish for her team. What the fuck does that even mean? But they still need to beat one more team to get into the finals.
Yeah.
Which becomes a Mercedes advertisement.
Oh, so weird.
So Ruby Rose is just like, I want to give you some motivation. So I'm going to take you to this secret place of mine. She takes them to this like arcade.
Yeah.
Her own arcade. Where it's full of games and consoles and all different kinds of stuff. TV, DVD, blah, 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 blah.
Cool setup, though.
Yeah, it's cool. I'd love something like that. It'd be great. And, it's a chance for them to unwind, relax, play something else.
Yeah.
V walks out.
Because she's a brat.
Because V's a selfish bitch. And
it doesn't even explain where she's going or what she's doing or why she's upset or...
No.
It's just leaves.
Just leaves. Has a hissy fit, goes away, goes back to work. Non-threatening potential boyfriend turns up. She's all fucking mardy with him as well.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, hey,
for no reason. That was
obviously
trash human being.
See, this is the hot women curse.
Is it?
Hot versus crazy. So they go into the competition. Well, they go into that match.
Yeah.
And they beat the second seeds to qualify for the finals.
Mm-hmm.
She argues with the team because of it.
Yeah.
Again.
Another hissy fit.
Another hissy fit. Because they're just like, you're just not working with us as a team. She's like, I got news for you. I'm not gonna.
Right. It's about me.
Yes, this is about me. I am the star of the show. And God damn it, where's my water? Here it is. She goes back to her flat. Her friend's there, and her flatmate's just like, "Oh, I invited her around by hacking into your computer."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Let's, you need to talk." And then jump tea and cookies. So they start eating cookies and drinking tea, and then they realize it's drugged.
She drugged them.
Then all the team, the guys come in from the other team, and no.
Oh, yeah.
But that could happen.
Yeah.
When you roofie your fucking women.
Oh.
Very irresponsible and unfunny to roofie women.
But somehow they think it is.
So they just see a bunch of off-color Marios because they're not married, for legal reasons. And I guess they're friends again because they got high.
Yeah. No lessons were learned.
Nope. So they arrive at the finals at a hotel. It's in a sports arena.
Yeah.
Well, I say sports arena, I mean green screen. Because this film is mega cheap.
Yeah.
And, they win their way through matches by utter fluke. Because they've not learned anything. They've not learned how to play together.
No.
3 of the team have just been dragged from the streets. And they're just smashing through coordinated esport teams.
For this specific game that a lot of them had not played.
Jane, I want to show you something. Sorry, we're not going there. Don't worry. I want to show you something.
Mm-hmm.
Remember this?
Yes.
Invictus Esports. I thought this was the apt time to bring this up because we're coming towards the end of the film. Invictus Esports, folks, was a esport team created as an all-women's team, specifically as an all-women's team, to go up against the guys. It was heavily marketed, heavily promoted, and they fucking lost everything. Because they were shit.
Well, you may need to be more than just a woman.
I think they won maybe 2 games, lost like 13.
Yeah.
Like a 2-13 record or something. You got to be more than just a fucking vagina,
Yeah.
And this is where in this which was a complete PR stunt, which fell massively flat and pushed women's esports back.
Yeah.
Years. Because you literally turned it into a complete joke.
Well, it started as a joke. I mean, it never should have been organized in that way in the first place. You shouldn't organize a team.
No, it should be done on either an egalitarian perspective or better from the meritocracy. Just if you're good enough to get in. And this is where this kind of whole film, I mean, it's already fallen apart, don't get me wrong. But this whole film now falls apart because they're coming up against teams with women in them.
Exactly. Better
women and men,
teams, but yeah,
which would spank them.
Exactly.
Because I don't know if you're aware of this, folks. I like to game a little bit. I see that Jayne loves to game a little bit. I see you on Fortnite constantly.
Yeah, constantly.
God, when I say constant, I wasn't judging, but I'm kind of judging you right
I
now.
was obsessed.
I see it all. It's all over my fucking Twitter line, Jayne. All over my fucking Twitter feed. And what is being described by the commentator and what is happening on the screen is completely different.
Yeah.
And this is where it's just like, you're trying to make a game, a film, I guess, to push towards gamers, particularly female gamers. But you're not. You're making a fake geek girl film for fake geek girls.
Yeah.
Who don't know what's actually going on at all.
That's why I said it felt more like whining, because it felt like they were just complaining the entire time. The entire message was, maybe I'm not good enough, I'm not accepted, but it's all because of gender. And as opposed to just,
but you have females telling females to help.
I know.
And the females not listening.
It makes no sense.
Like, in one instance, like, put it this way, they're playing a MOBA.
Mm-hmm.
And like at one point, the girls' team lost 3 players right at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Giving it a 5-on-2 advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And they come back and win. No, you got a 5-on-2 advantage at the minute. You're crushed.
But the movie needed them to win.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's for fake geek girls.
It is.
And then there was a point where V gets hit by a player.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, she's on really low health. But it was focused on her and her health bar was 3/4 full. And it had the heartbeat going boom, boom, as if she had like virtually she had 3/4 of a health bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Quality.
So
not here.
yeah. So they just have a montage of them winning.
Oh, they're doing montages in this movie too. That's Jesus.
Oh yeah, because it's got to skip through the fact they don't know anything about this shit. Best way to fake knowledge is a montage.
Yeah.
So they get to the point where, oh no, God, Jesus Christ.
Oh, which part?
Lily just picks a brand new character out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. So weird.
And then it goes into a fucking mentally retarded brain.
I like that part. I will
just imagining this chicken killing everything.
I did. That was so weird, but I like that part. When we see it from the chicken's perspective.
I was shouting at the monitor and trying to find a gun to kill myself.
It was so funny.
What made me more upset is like, because when it shows this footage, it's like over shoulder camera onto the monitor.
Yeah.
And then they're Alienware monitors, and I'm just like, Alienware, just stop it. Stop it. This is an irredeemable film made by BUZZFEED Studios.
Yeah.
So Lily's crazy demented dream wins the game. The main team start mocking the girls, and then the prospective boyfriend who's on the main team is just like, stop being nasty to my potential girlfriend. I quit. And then the Jeffs quit.
Yeah, that was weird.
Couldn't really tell which one quit first.
It was out of nowhere.
I know, that one was. Why did the Jeffs quit?
I don't know, but I think that was their only line in the movie.
We quit. Then the girls go back to the hotel room because they're at the finals against the boys, the betas.
Yeah.
And then they order pizza. They fall asleep, and then they get swatted.
Oh.
Because the boys don't want them to win, so they get swatted. By the way, the fat girl has destroyed the bathroom with a shit.
Oh my God.
And she opens the door, and it stinks, and all the police are going, and everyone's going, even the girls are going, and then she says, oh, I haven't even wiped yet.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, oh, I love it when they do gross girls because that is so funny that girls can be gross too. Oh my god.
Aggressive.
I've never experienced that through any of the girls I've dated in my life.
No. No. This is not. But this is what they want. This is their image of empowerment.
Oh, and when they get swatted, the chick who I don't know if it's a chick or a dude, when they all put their hands up to be arrested, she's got big hairy armpits because you know, smash the patriarchy one hairy armpit at a time. Yeah. Guess.
And disgusting girl brings toilet paper to the police station.
Yeah, maybe to wipe her. Maybe she's gonna leave a big fucking poo streak on the seat.
She said that. That's literally what she said.
Okay. And then they work out that by the way, Vivian's bra is out of control now. And her breasts have grown about 4 cup sizes in this scene. Here.
I'll watch.
I'll bring it on. Look, I'll bring it on. It's just gone mental. I don't know how much toilet roll she's stuffed down a bra for this bit, but like, what is going on? V, what is going on there? You know, getting back out of control.
Showing off the girls.
Showing off, well, she's showing off the toilet roll and the push-up bra. That is for sure. So the girls, the guys go, the police go, you can leave. You know, it was a hoax.
Yeah.
And they said, but Ruby Rose has got to stay because her son hacked into Minecraft and has been stealing infinite credits.
Of course.
Yep.
Even the little boy can't be a good guy.
The girls managed to get to the finals just in time for being disqualified, and then they beat the boys, and the final kill is done through her going into the gate, like imagining herself in the game. So they just make up moves, I guess, for her to win.
I was like, what are the mechanics in this game? Like,
I have no idea. Neither do they. And Ruby Rose is there watching them. So much for her being stuck at the police station, I guess.
Didn't last long.
Nope. And then the boy's like, boo. And V holds her hand out. She's like, well played. And the guy shakes her hand. He's like, well done. And they walk off. And then the police arrest him for swatting. And then the girl, V, kisses her boyfriend. Now her boyfriend. And then a Mercedes car advert just happens out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Hi, I'm such and such from Mercedes-Benz. We were wondering if we could sponsor your team. There will be a sign-on fee for blah, blah, blah. You also get this brand new Mercedes.
It happens to be right here.
It just happens to be right. I'm just like, wow. I wonder who sponsored this Alienware Mercedes.
Oh.
And so, yeah, our hero V, she learns that she can pad her bra a lot. Not just a little, but a lot.
A lot.
Doesn't learn anything about gaming, working with people.
No.
Cooperation.
No. She's not a team player.
Friendship, bonding.
No.
But she does realize that she has the power to pick up beta males as boyfriends.
And be rewarded with a brand new car.
Well, I think he's going to probably disappoint her massively in that. I'm just saying. Is it okay if I do? Oh, just for fuck's sake, do it! Yes, this was a terrible film.
It was badly written mess.
Yes, couple of laughs, which is rare. I did have a couple of laughs. Did think that the headmaster was funny.
He was. Dean Davis.
Because he didn't want to get cancelled by these horrible fucking women. I don't know if they quite realized what they were saying with the headmaster there, but if some based extra writer just to like snuck that in,
Slipped in.
you
Oh,
know.
funny.
What would you give this out of 10, Jayne? Out of 10.
Out of 10, like I said, there were some laughs. But overall, it was just a confusing whining session to me. It felt more like a complaint than a film, more like
Yes.
something Twitter would have written.
Mm.
So I would have to give it maybe a 2 out of 10.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that ambiguous person in the I'm pretty sure that was a Brianna Wu self-insert.
Ah.
That's what I think.
I mean, I got the sense that there were several self-inserts in this, but I couldn't
Yes.
identify like who they were. I wasn't around
Well, the
for
big
Family
fat horrible
Vacation.
one was definitely Gail Simone.
Mm.
The mentally ill one was probably Heather Antos. You know. Zoe Quinn was the one that stabbed the guy and killed him. I will give this a 3 out of 10. A couple of laughs with the headmaster and 2 marks for V's constantly protruding chest.
Her boobs got her some extra points.
Yeah, boobs win prizes, guys.
They help.
They do. They make everything better. But boy, I got a feeling that Hulk's going to be worse than this.
Oh my god. I guarantee it's going to be worse. Guarantee. The marketing is already terrible by itself.
Oh yeah. That's fun. Jayne, thank you so much indeed. Is there anything that you've got going on at the moment?
Thanks for having me. It's always fun. I did have a new video out about Taramiriel from the Lord of the Rings. Comparison between the real character and the Rings of Power character. So definitely, yeah, check that out. Because I'm probably going to go through several characters. I've talked about Galadriel and Elrond. And there are a couple of others that they're destroying. So I just feel like I have to get it out of my system.
I think there's going to be a lot of release from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Particularly when this thing comes out, because holy McMoly.
It's just getting, every time the cast or crew open their mouths, it just gets worse.
I know the whole story.
Yeah. Do you? Oh, that's right. Y'all know. Oh, God. Oh.
Do you know who's amazing?
Who?
Galadriel.
Of course.
Do you know who isn't amazing? Guys.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Thank you again. Link in the description box down below to Jayne Theory's channel. Please subscribe to Jayne. She's got awesome content, legit awesome content.
Thank you.
And we will be back later in the week with She-Hulk. I'll be back earlier than then, of course. It's gonna be an interesting ride.
Yay.
Literally starting Wednesday and finishing probably sometime in December. Oh my God. Until then, you take care. Bye for now.
Bye.